In this part, let's find out one of the reasons why supply chain is so important in today's business world. Actually, every year there is a published ranking list of the companies according to their supply chain practices. This list is called Gartner's Top Supply Chain List. Here is this year's top 25 supply chains. You can recognize a lot of familiar names in the list. Also notice that there are two companies, Apple and P&G, staying on the top and marked as master. Master company means that it has been ranked in top 5 for at least 7 out of the last 10 years. Here, we will use Apple as an example to show how a supply chain is formed and works. On this slide, you can see that iPhone is actually made globally. Companies in Germany, in Korea, in Japan, in United States, and in China, all of them involved in the production of iPhone. So all of them share the profit of iPhone. Of course, Apple takes the biggest part. How can these different companies around the world work together to make iPhone? By what mechanism such kind of coordination become possible? The answer is the supply chain. Here is the schematic of the Apple's supply chain. It starts from sourcing, which is from United States, China, other Asian countries, and Europe. Then goes to manufacturing in China. Next is the warehousing and the distribution. There are two different warehousing methods. One is outsourced to UPS and FedEx, which serves exclusively the online store. All the other sales are warehoused in facilities in California. The last part in supply chain is return, which is also called reverse logistics. There are more than 100 different companies participating in the Apple's supply chain. Here is a sample list with 150 suppliers, which cover 97% of supplies. These suppliers spread out all around the world. Why does Apple need so many supply chain partners? The answer is, these partners can help Apple in all kinds of ways with their specialists and expertise. Here are some typical roles played by the suppliers, such as R&D, concept testing, pre-launch, launch, and quarterly review. Please watch this YouTube video from Corning Company, which I have posted the link after the current video. You can see how critical this company is to the success of iPhone. Now, let us summarize what we learned from Apple's supply chain. Apple makes iPhone through its global supply chain. Such supply chain helps and even determines the success of iPhone. This is exactly what we say, the opportunities brought by supply chain to the company.